Well, it's the return of the video chats, but no longer destinationvolleyball.com, now volleyballmag.com. And who better to start with than Haleigh Washington, the middle for Penn State, who I've had the good fortune of interviewing before. And I know that she's not only a great interview, but an interesting person and playing on a team that's hot as heck. And Haleigh, I'll start with that. In your career, it must have been really unusual to deal with a 2-3 start.
It's really tough. And I remember last year, actually, at the end of the season, Coach was talking about how when Penn State loses 6 games, it's like the sky is falling. So when we started the season out 2-3, it was that same exact feeling. The sky is falling. And it's a bummer, but Penn State is a strong program and we bounce back. And regardless of what happens in the past, we're a gritty team that responds and does a really good job of that. And I think our last weekend, actually, with Michigan and Michigan State showed that. So
yeah, I mean, we should point out, when you guys lost the 3, it was to a red-hot North Carolina team, then Colorado, which has been ranked ever since, and Stanford. So it wasn't like you lost to, as they say, system 4, you know.
Yeah.
Accordingly, though, you've won 10 in a row, only lost 1 set in that time, and then you referred to the 2 Michigan matches, Michigan and Michigan State. So what's been the big difference as far as your team and on the court?
I think that we get it. I think that when we were playing against Colorado, when we were playing against UNC, when we were playing against Stanford, we really didn't get what it meant to be this team because we graduated a lot of key players. We graduated Megan Courtney, we graduated Ayana, we brought in a new setter, so we didn't really get how to be the Penn State team with the tools that we had. But now we get it. We get what we need to do. We get how the flow is coming along, and we're understanding the blocking schemes, and we're just figuring out how to play with one another, I think, and we're slowly learning what we need to do to be a successful Penn State team with the tools that we have.
Good answer. You guys, so we're talking right now on Monday, and Tuesday you have Minnesota, which in my opinion is very fairly ranked at number 1 and could be number 2, could be number 3, right there. So
yes, I think we play them on Wednesday. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. But
right. Okay.
Regardless.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got my days mixed up, but thank you for correcting me. Nonetheless, you play Minnesota next.
No, that's a big game, and that's what we've been talking about, actually, especially today in practice. We're focused. We're 100% tuned in on them because they're a really good team. They're a really clean team, and they're full of a lot of talented athletes, which is amazing to play against. That's why you go to Penn State. You don't go to Penn State to play like the lower-ranked teams. You go to Penn State to grind against the tough teams. And we're really excited to play Minnesota. We're excited to play them at home. This is a big opportunity for us because we have the home court advantage, and we're just preparing. We're doing what we can. Regardless of the rank, they're still a team that we're going to play. Last year, we were ranked number 1 when we played them. This year, they're ranked number 1, and we're playing them. So it's a toss-up.
Thank you for straightening me out. And in the future, I'd like you to do all of these interviews for volleyballmag.com. Let me get you out of here on this. The 2 questions. The first one is, if I say to you, Penn State can win the national championship, why? And you fill in the blank.
Penn State can win the national championship because we have a strong team. We don't have any standout players. Like, we don't have a Micah Hancock or a Megan Courtney, or other teams like Minnesota has their standout middles and Nebraska has their standout outsides. And we don't have any really that really stands out. We just have one really good, strong team. And I think when we grind and we push like Penn State knows how to push, and we work hard like Penn State works hard, that gives us a pretty good advantage.
I think you sell yourself short, but understand that it's all about the good team. All right. The funniest line you ever heard from Russ Rose that you can say that'll be broadcast across the world.
Okay, well then note that this is not the funniest line, because there's a better line, but I probably can't say it that can be broadcast across the world. So I think the funniest line Coach has ever said, oh man, I guess I'll just paraphrase the other one. It's, you can't lie to a liar. It's something along those lines. It's like you can't BS a BSer. There we go. That's the clean way of saying it. You can't BS a BSer. And that's what Coach says. And it's when he drops the line to me a lot whenever he asks me, what do you want right now? And I'm like, I want to hit the slide. And then I make a mistake. He's like, well, you can't BS a BSer. If you're going to say you want it, you got to do it. And words are cheap. Talk is cheap. It's all about the action. It's all about the doing. And that's my funniest line and also most inspiring.
Well, your lines are awesome, and I really appreciate you taking the time with us. Haleigh Washington, good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you so much. This has been awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it.